Hello, sweet peas. How are you doing? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome in if you're new here. My name is Natalie Hughes. I am a life mindset and manifestation coach in my business. And on my platform, I help professional women to co-create emotionally fulfilled and purpose-driven lives for themselves. In today's video, we're going to be having some fun with this pick a card reading. We're going to be tapping into a little bit of the energy of your haters, your enemies, and we're going to be tapping into why they secretly wish that they were you. So, I'm needing, hold on, Outcast is hollering in my ear, and I can't hear myself think. Okay, there we go. So, we're tapping into the energy of your haters and your enemies. Not so much to find out who they are, blah, 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 because who really gives a fuck? But we're tapping into the energy of why they secretly wish that they were you, okay? So this pick a card reading was actually created, well, not the actual readings, but like the thumbnail and the idea was created maybe like a year ago, okay? This was before Cowboy Carter, I'm pretty sure. And it's just been sitting in my thumbnail selection. So I've been scrolling through, I've been going through my fucking archive of videos and topics, and so we're dwindling down. I gotta come up with some new ones, but I thought that this might be fun to get into, and the inspiration from this was, of course, Beyonce's song Cozy. And she says, you hate me because you want me, right? So initially, the topic of the video was gonna be on, like, your haters and why they secretly want you, why they secretly desire you. So it's basically the same thing, except we are framing it and talking about it as, you know, why do they actually wish that they were you? Why do they wish that they could be you? Okay, there's 3 piles for you to choose from. Pick the picture or pictures that stand out the most to you. This is a live stream, so the timestamps for each pile will be added to the description box the second that I get done streaming. And yeah, also, because this is a live stream, I'm sorry that today's video is a little bit like on the later side of the day. I ended up taking like a 3-hour nap not last night. I ended up taking a 3-hour nap earlier today. So I'm getting around to it. It's Friday. Y'all are getting your video for today, and we're here. So without further ado, let's hop into it with pile number 1. Oh yeah, because this is a live stream, I only read and respond to comments in between piles. Oh my god, look at my divas. Look at my divas in the live chat. Hi Jordan, hi Abir. Oh my god, my moderators purr. Hi ladies. I'm so happy to see you here. Oh my god, yay, this is gonna be so much more fun because you're here. Jordan says, the sprint, I sprunt. And Abir says, the way I clicked so fast. Oh my god, I love this. I love this. I love that both of your comments for me say 11:24 p.m. Like you guys sent that at the same time. And you both were talking about, you know, showing up to the live quickly. So I'm so happy, so grateful. All right, I love ya. Let's get into it with pile number 1. Hello, my lovely pile number ones. Welcome to your reading, where we are tapping into the energy of your haters and why your haters actually really secretly wish that they could be you, okay? So, number one, what I'm just getting right off the bat, based on your picture, and y'all know that Matthew should know by now that she needs to pull the thumbnails up on her iPad, but, mommy's still getting into it and she deserves grace just like the rest of us. So anyway, just tapping into the energy of your picture that I'm pulling up now, I feel like the first message that's coming through is that your haters secretly wish that they could do what you do and shine in the way that you shine. It's kind of like being a high school theater kid. And I feel like it's just kind of like a common sentiment that being a high school theater kid, or maybe being a theater person in general, is kind of like a humiliation ritual where you have to be willing to do the most ridiculous, silly bullshit for scenes and, stories and plays and roles and all this stuff. And so the energy that I'm getting automatically, hold on, let me adjust the mic. The energy that I'm getting automatically is that you are this person. Some of you guys are actually in theater. Some of you guys are working in entertainment in that way where you're putting on a performance, you're sharing your gifts and your talents and skills. Others of you, this is just your personality. It's like the way that you express yourself and the way that you put yourself out there. Your haters are kind of looking at you and they're kind of like, it's giving Sir Mix-a-Lot. Look at her butt. It's so big. She looks like one of those rap guys' girlfriends. Something. It's been a long time since I've listened to Baby Got Back, okay? But the little hater conversation ends with them being like, she's just so black. And then it goes into, I like big butts and I cannot lie. So this energy, some of you guys could have, certain features like that. You could have a really big butt. You could have a large chest. You could have, certain features that really stand out about you physically. I'm seeing somebody with a very large, nose, and this is not something that you are hiding away from, shying away from. I'm not really super into this community or anything, but I've seen a couple of things across like my TikTok and stuff of, I believe, like Middle Eastern women or Indian women. I'm not entirely sure, but they show like the before and after like nose job, and then somebody stitches the video and it's like an angel dies every single time a Middle Eastern woman gives up her beautiful fucking nose in the name of looking, in alignment with the Western beauty standard. And it's kind of like that energy where you are somebody who you have your natural body and you like your natural body and you rock your natural body, or you rock whatever features that you have. You rock your talents and your gifts and your skills. You put your shit out there. I'm hearing, is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. It's your flipping and flan yet. Okay, that song is Work It by Missy Elliott, and that's the energy and that's the vibe. And your haters are people who literally will sit and have conversations about you like, oh, do you see her body? Do you see the things that she posts online? Do you see that she said this and this and this? Can you believe that she did that? Can you believe that she was willing to do that at the audition? Can you believe that she said that? Can you believe that she da 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 da? But actually, secretly, what they would never say out loud is that they wish that it could be them. You wish that was you, huh? You wish that was you, huh? There are people who talk shit about the way that you show up in your life, the way that you give your gifts and your talents and your skills. You are working that shit. Period, bitch. Comment down below. Comment. If this is your pile, comment down below. I'm working that shit. Okay? Hashtag work it. Like, literally, You are killing it. You are getting attention, and there are people watching you get attention, watching you shine, watching people love you. And if you don't have that attention yet, everybody knows that it's happening. Okay? Somebody, you need to hear this, pawn number one, because what I have learned over 6 years of being a business owner, being a creative, and all of this shit, and also being a Black woman and being alive and being talented, all my life I had to fight. What I have learned is that oftentimes when you are the most talented and you're the most beautiful, people are not hyping you up. And it's really fucked up. And we can get into the psychology of it another day. But oftentimes, it's the person that's the most mediocre, the person with the least potential, that will get the claps and they'll get the applause, because people are not actually threatened by the mediocre person. People are not actually threatened by the person who falls in line. They're not actually threatened by them. So they can prop them up and they can cheer them on and they can be their number one fan. But when it comes to you, double threat, triple threat, okay? Some of you, you can dance, you can act, you can sing, okay? They say you can shake ass. Period, file number one. If you can shake ass, comment in the description. I mean, comment in the comment section. Comment in the live chat. Tell me, do you shake ass, file number one? Period, okay? You do the damn thing. You have all of these different creative talents and skills. I'm seeing a magician pulling rabbits out of a fucking hat. You got one skill and another skill and another skill. Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you. The bitches are sick. The bitches are sick. Because they're like, what the fuck? This bitch is good at everything. This bitch can do everything. What can't this bitch do? What can't this bitch master? You know what I'm saying? It's like you have so many amazing different gifts and talents, and they wish that that was them. They wish that they could do that. Think about Beyonce, right? Beyonce is a talented singer and dancer and actress, and she's also a painter. She's also a really good painter, but she paints for herself. She paints as a hobby. And so we, as the general public, well, I should say you, because me and Beyonce will become very close friends, so I'm sure that I'll see her art someday. But anyway, in general, as the general public, we'll probably never see her art for ourselves, because she doesn't do art for a job. She doesn't do art for other people. She does art for her. It's a personal thing. And so I feel like people are looking at you and they're seeing all of these different talents and gifts and skills. You have talents and gifts and skills that you're not even monetizing, right? You have talents and gifts and skills that you're not even making money off of. And people wish that they had so many different talents and gifts and skills that they could have some extra ones on the side. You know what I'm saying? People wish that they had a laundry list of shit that they were just fucking amazing at. And then they could pick and choose. Pile number one, you're giving me this kind of like jack of all trades energy. And bitches wish that they could. They wish that they could. And you look good. Sick. 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 Pile number one, you are God's favorite. And that's why they wish that they were you. Like, you are so incredibly blessed. Your haters are fucking sick. I feel like you have people that like hate watch you. I feel like you have people that are like hate obsessed with you. Like, they don't miss a fucking Instagram story, okay? I don't want to start no drama. I don't want to start no beef, but I'm telling you what I see. There's somebody, every single time you post on Instagram, she's the first person to view it. First motherfucking person to view it, okay? You know those times when you know you look good. You know you look good. I'm hearing, oh my mama, oh my hood, I look fly, I look good, touch my swag, wish you could, okay? You know those moments when you look the fuck good. And so you like take a picture, you like post the picture to your Instagram, you post it to your feed, you post it to your story, whatever. And people are viewing the story. People view the story where you link the Instagram post, but they don't go and actually like the post. They don't like the Instagram story. They don't swipe up on the thing and, you know, with the hard eyes and tell you that you look beautiful. They don't leave the comments saying you're killing this shit, sis. Haters. There's somebody or there's several people who are the first. They got the notifications on, bitch. They got the notifications turned the fuck on. I'm telling you. And now I want to get into Dream Girls, and I am telling you, I'm not going. And you're gonna love me. File number 1, you are on the forefront of their minds. When they wake up, first thing is you. When they go to bed at night, last thing is you. Okay, that might be a little bit dramatic, but it is a little bit crazy. Like, there is this intense focus on you and on the things that you create and on the things that you do. And these people, if you know, like you've heard in gossip of like, oh, such and such was saying this about you. Such and such said that they didn't like you. Such and such said dee. That's the person that I'm talking about. That's one of the people that I'm talking about, where they want to see every single thing that you have going on so that they can criticize it. They want to see every single thing that you have going on so that they can basically talk shit about it, so that they can make it seem like it's not a big deal, you know? I remember I was in high school I was in theater, and at the end of the year at my high school, we had this like awards show thing, right? Oh, bitch. No. Oh my God. Okay. I'm shuffling cards and telling my story at the same time. So when I was in theater, when I tell you I'm a thespian, wait a second. You're watching my second monetized YouTube channel, my third platform on social media that has been monetized over the past several years. Honestly, you've probably purchased something from my business that I created from the ground up. So I don't actually have to tell you that I'm a thespian and I do this and that I'm an excellent entertainer, because really the proof is in the pudding, isn't it? Anyway, so back when I was in high school, I was a theater kid, naturally. And my theater like class, whatever, had an award show at the end of every year. And it basically was like, you know, like a little fucking mini Oscars, right? Best female lead, best da-da-da-da-da-da-da, right? Best breakout moment, whatever. So there was this award show, and it was the end of the year, and our theater teacher had a child. Okay, this is not me beefing with a kid. This is the story. And he was like a something we had like a musical. I think we did like Seussical, the musical. And the little boy was like the little thing that hatched out of the egg or some shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? So he was like in that. And while we were doing the categories for the award ceremony and everything like that, I was only nominated for one category. I only really fit into one category. And the theater teacher's child, like 7-year-old kid, was also nominated in the same category that I was. Insert Mean Girls reference. She doesn't even go here, but okay. And all of the students in our advanced theater class voted for the different categories and stuff. And of course, on the day of the award ceremony, the theater teacher's kid won the award. It was like me, him, and one other person. Like, it really should have been a landslide. Even though I'm not even going to say that was like my best performance ever in life, but also, I probably should have won that. Also considering the fact that he didn't even fucking go here. I'm sorry, I'm having a moment of being speechless. I'm actually too stunned to speak because that's kind of crazy. Add that to the list of times my theater teacher should have got cussed out. Anyway, focus. So I think back to memories and experiences like that where I just wasn't recognized and it was communicated to me directly and indirectly that I wasn't talented, I wasn't wanted, I wasn't good enough. And again, I say, I don't know what the people that I did high school theater with are doing now, and I don't give a damn. But from what I've seen, well, let's just say that at the end of the day, the best thespian got the last laugh. And here I am giggling, you know? So that's the energy that I get from pile number one. Like, somebody here needs to hear and know that just because you have an experience where people aren't hyping you up, you're putting your shit out there, you're posting on social media, you're building that business, people that you went to school with, people in your family, quote unquote friends, they're not liking, they're not commenting, they're not supporting, they're not sharing. You're like, what's going on? Nobody likes it. Nobody's fucking with me. Nobody thinks that I'm talented enough. It's actually the opposite. It's actually the opposite. And you kind of are the biggest threat. So you definitely want to work on your self-concept and the way that you see yourself, because people around you see you as a pretty big fucking deal. People around you see you as amazing. People around you see you as a level of amazing and talented that they could never reach. And because they feel so, not just jealous, but because they feel so envious, they wish they were you. They wish they were you. Okay? If you created a sign-up sheet and you were to loan out your body, your soul, your energy, your being, your presence, I'm telling you, there would be signups. I'm telling you, there would be signups. Put some fillers out there. I'm thinking of loaning my body. I'm thinking of doing some real Freaky Friday type shit for people who want to see how the other side, meaning me, lives. Would you be interested in it? I promise there would be signups. Okay, that's silly. That's silly. But they would think about it. They might talk shit about it, but in secretly, they were like, you know what? Fuck it. What's the worst that can happen? Because they want to be you bad. They see you as this level of talented. And it's not even that they can't, it's not even like they don't have talent, but they don't have your talent. It's not even like they don't have talent, but they don't have your number of talent. I'm seeing a fucking octopus, bitch. I'm seeing, y'all remember from the Spy Kids movie? The Spy Kids movie, damn, was it Spy Kids 3? I think it was Spy Kids 3, where they were in the amusement park and they were going on that ride and the president's daughter was there and the ride was like an octopus and the players got into these like balls. It was like a juggling octopus. There's something here about magician, magic, black girl magic. Some call it magic. The things I see, and I don't understand it, why it happens to me. Some call it magic. That's a song by Raven Simone. But I know that I haven't, and it all works out. Bitch, you're a fucking magician. These bitches wish that they could do magic like you. They wish that they could alchemize like you. They wish that they could take a situation, put their thing down, flip it, and reverse it like you can. Okay? What's that song by Beyonce? This song sounds good because I'm on that hoe. These clothes look so good because I'm in these hoes. You know what I'm saying? That's not the official lyric, but that's the vibe. Okay? That's the vibe. It looks good because it's on me. It's not the diamonds. And it's not the pearls. To put it quite simply, I'm that girl. And then in the song, she goes on to say, it's not my man, but also it is your man. Because we have the Four of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Chariot. Oh my God. But let's get to the man in a second. Let me finish the octopus story. So the octopus amusement park, no, it wasn't a park. It was a park, but it wasn't octopus themed. It was an octopus ride at an amusement park. He was juggling, and so the roller coaster riders would get into like one of his like juggling balls or whatever. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. sorry. Get into his juggling balls is crazy. Okay, focus. Okay. I'm focused. Breathe. Okay. Okay, focus. Anyway. So, okay. I'm sorry. It's worse. I'm making it worse because I'm telling myself to stop laughing. Okay. Sometimes we just need a laughing break, okay, you guys? I really needed this. I'm going through my luteal phase. My period is coming in the next couple of days. It's been a little hard for me emotionally. So I knew that I really needed a fun reading. So just let me relish in my own laughter and humor for a second. I really needed that. Okay. So, the characters get into the juggling things, and the octopus starts juggling with the riders inside of the ride. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I feel like you're this juggling octopus where you just have so many different talents and gifts and skills. And you're like, oh, I can also do this. You know when people are like juggling and then they like start like adding like more balls like into how they're juggling, you're like, whoa, and another one, okay? That's the energy. Now let's move on to the relationship. 4 of Wands, 10 of Cups, 4 of Cups, the Chariot. You guys are in a happy, healthy relationship. You're in a happy, healthy relationship. You're destined for a happy, healthy relationship. Ooh. I hate to say this. I hope I don't sound ridiculous, but some of your haters are envious of you because, I hate to say it, I really do, but I have to. It's what I'm receiving. Some of your haters feel envious of you because you don't, not that you don't have kids, but they're singing that song, I'm holding out for a hero. Where have all the good men gone and where are all the ghosts, right? I dream of what I need. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero. Pile number 1, 4 of Wands, 10 of Cups, 4 of Cups. You want some happily ever after fairy tale shit in your romantic life. With the Chariot on the end of this, you're going to get that. Or those of you who are already in relationships, already in commitments, you already have that. People see that and they know that because you kind of get everything that you fucking want. You're incredibly successful. You're so blessed. You're so supported by God. So people are looking at you. They're looking at themselves. They're looking at their relationships, okay? Some of these people have baby daddies that are less than ideal, unfortunately. And they're looking at you and your singleness and the fact that you're not willing to settle, and they feel envious of that. They wish that that was them. They wish that they were you, not just because they have like children with someone that they don't want to have children with, but they wish that they had been like you because there's something about that. Like, I'm holding out. I'm not settling. I'm not jumping at the first opportunity that somebody gives me for a morsel of love. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not getting into a relationship and a connection and a marriage just because I can, just because somebody gives me a proposal, just because somebody wants to go out with me. I'm not saying yes. So with the energy of the 4 of Cups, people are envious of you. People wish that they were you because they feel like you have more options than them. Okay? Whether it's in romance or not, these people feel like you have more options than they do. And they wish that they could be you with all of your options. Okay? Pair number 1. Oh my God. This was so amazing. Comment down below. Let me know that you're pile number one. Let me know that this resonated with you. And don't ever forget about the free resource library. There are over 12 free resources available when you click the link in the description box. Okay, there's EFT tapping scripts, there's meditations, there's journals to help you manifest love, money, clients. It's really amazing. It is free. And when you join, you get put on my email list, and I have been emailing the girlies every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if you want mindset shifts and support from me delivered straight to your inbox, go ahead and join the free resource library by clicking the link in the description box. And with that being said, I love you lots, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you. Okay, let's see if anything is happening in this live chat. Hi, Bree. How are you, sweet pea? Hi, Butterfly. Butterfly says, hi, Pookie. Hi, baby. Abir says, you hate me because you ain't me. Amen. Hi, Kayla. Kayla says, I'm working that shit. Period. Period. And when I read that comment, it makes me think of that song by The Dream. Cause she working that shit like, ooh. I should have mentioned it. Well, it didn't come through in the reading, but when I read that comment immediately, because she working that shit, okay? Go listen to that song. It's so good. Abir says, I'm working that shit. Period. Abir says, I love to shake, but do I do it good? That's debatable. LOL, you're so funny. Claim that shit, Abir. Nobody is a better ass shaker on planet Earth than Abir. You have to do that. I have this like on-standing conversation with myself. I have the fattest ass in North America. Don't check for yourself. But in my mind and in my heart and in my soul, there's nobody with the fatter ass than me. I feel like you have to claim. I feel like you have to claim what you want. I feel like you have to claim what you desire. I feel like you should never put yourself in a position where you're willing to undermine yourself on anything. I'll never admit to being bad at something. I'm good at everything. I never fail. I always win. Period. Jordan says, Jordan of all trades. Period. Tuve low. Bree says, I'm so deep in my bag with like a grandma with a peppermint. Yes. I love that song. I love that remix by what's her name? Her name is not. It's Victoria Monet. I'm so deep in my bag like a grandma with the peppermint. Ooh, they say she smell good. That's just because I'm heaven sent. Bear says, not the juggling balls. Jordan says, yep, holding out indeed. Me to a T. Amen. Bear says, it was fun. It didn't resonate completely, but I liked it. Good. I'm happy that you liked it and you check what resonates because that's the point of all of this. Okay, let's move it along to pile number 2. Hi, pile number 2. How are you doing? We are tapping into why your haters secretly wish that they could be you. Let's jump right into it. Pan number 1 was like so channeled. But for yours, we're going to pull from the Animal Apothecary. I cannot get that song, Holding Out for a Hero, out of my head. We channeled that in pile number 1. All right, pile 2, pile 2, pile 2. While I'm shuffling and tapping into the energy of why your haters secretly wish that they were you, you can and should be liking the video. Thank you. And if you're not subscribed yet, then what the hell are you doing? Loca. Oh my god, did you guys hear that Twilight is getting re-released into theaters? I'm pretty sure it's like a confirmed thing, and I will be seeing it multiple times, like, period. I'm gonna have to get the fucking AMC A-listers thing because I've been going to the movies so much lately. Anyway, focus. All right. So we have, there we go. We have Let Go, Bury, and action leads to success. Your haters secretly wish that they were you because of the way that you can let shit go. Okay? Just like, period. Let go, bury. Pile number 2, deads situations. When pile number 2 says that she's over it, she's over it. When pile number 2 walks out of your life, pile number 2 is never coming back. Pile number 2 does not spin the block. Pile number 2 is not coming back, groveling, asking. I'm getting the energy. This could be, sometimes men do envy us, right? I'm getting the energy of you had an ex, or you have ex, like, relationships or something, and I'm seeing a man, like, you guys have an exchange. You guys go back and forth via text. It doesn't have to be yelling, cussing, screaming, arguing, but just you guys go back and forth via text. And you're like, okay, so fuck you. I'm done. Goodbye. And you don't text him again. And this man is like waiting for a message. Like, God, this is a man that you have not, like, talked to in years. This is somebody who, like, damn, I do not want to give the specific scenario coming to my mind. No, I can't. Okay, so let's just say, random scenario, a friend of mine dealt with a guy when she was, like, in high school. So let's say, like, 16 years old. Then, a couple of years after the fact, after having not spoken to him in, like, 6 years, she messaged him, and in the messages, he was just acting like a bitch-ass nigga. And so she was like, you know what, brother? I'm gonna let you go, because I didn't reach out to you to cuss you the fuck out. And that's what she said, quote unquote, allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. And it was 6 years between the last time that they spoke. And the energy that I get is that even though it's been several years since the last time that she sent that message and reached out, this person is still, like, holding out for a hero. Waiting for another message, waiting for a comeback, waiting for her to spin the block. Because if she did it before, then she might do it again. Okay, it's that kind of energy. I feel like pile number 2, you have dealt with people, this could be romantic, this could be friendships, but you have dealt with people that want you to chase them, and you just won't. When it's time to let a situation go, you're going to let a situation go. And it might be a little bit complex, because you could be someone who, similar to me, takes a really long time to let a situation go. And so people may be kind of comfortable in the fact that, like, pile number 2 is always going to be around. Pile number 2, they say that they don't want to talk to me for a couple months. They say that they don't want to talk to me for a couple weeks. And then they always come back. It doesn't matter. It was a year the last time that we talked that they didn't reach out to me, and da-da-da-da-da. But then 1 year turns into 5 years. And 5 years turns into 7. And 7 years turns into 9. And I'll be damned if 9 years doesn't turn into 15. You know what I'm saying? And then on that 15th year, they start to think to themselves, I think pile number 2 might not be coming back. Okay? Because we have action leads to success. And I thought that this was the small steps lead to big success card at first. So I'm getting this energy here of, like, what am I getting? Because for me, oh my goodness, this pile is making me so uncomfortable how the guys are like, use this personal story from your life. Oh my God. Okay, so for me, in relationships in general, the way that I tend to operate is particularly in romantic relationships, I take a really long time to leave soulmate relationships and leave soulmate connections, but every single time there's a moment of me breaking away and being like, this isn't what I want, and I'm not coming back to it. Even if I do go back to it, when I have that final moment of doneness, it's almost like all of those little moments of me being done have accumulated over time. And when I'm like finally done, I'm like really done. And I also feel like this is something that they say a lot about women in general. So you probably maybe will relate to this. Well, I mean, I'm sharing it for a reason, where, yeah, you're somebody who, when it's really time to let a situation go, then the situation is dead. It's never coming back to life. There are no revivals. It's like you get to a point of no return in your relationships. And I feel like this is people that you've experienced relationships with. It could be friendships. I'm definitely getting friendships. It could be family relationships. I'm also really, really getting romantic relationships, but I'm getting a variety of relationships with people where they expected you to come back around. They expected you to reach out. They expected to hear from you by now. They expected to get something from you. And it's nothing. The situation is dead. They're dead to you. And it's just like, whoa, you're really going to go the rest of your life without speaking to me? And you're like, well, yeah. I feel like there's people who have this kind of like, after all that we've been through, energy towards you, and they kind of have this like entitlement towards you, an entitlement towards your energy, and you're just like, no. So I feel like those people envy you, and they wish that not only could they be back in your life, but that they could also be like you. And I also feel like other people who aren't your exes, ex-friends, partners, family members, whatever, I also feel like other people envy this about you. You have really strong, firm boundaries. So these would be people around you who, they don't have strong boundaries. They say that they're done. They break up to make up. They're in these relationship cycles with people that they don't like, with people that they hate, with people that they resent. They are, going back and forth constantly forgiving, constantly in the same cycles. But you don't do that. You break cycles. Plan number 2, what your haters are secretly envious of you because they'll never catch you in the same situation twice. You know how a lot of us, when we don't heal, when we don't process, we attract the same person with a different face? Not exactly pile number 2. I feel like pile number 2, you guys are very similar to me, where the way that I like to express it is that I kind of suck as much as I can out of one situation. And then when it's completely gone and I can't get anything more from it, I can't reflect anymore on it, I can't heal my childhood wounds anymore because this person isn't triggering me anymore, and like all of these other things. Once I get to that place and I'm still not getting the result that I want, I'm still not getting the relationship that I want, then I'm done. And there's really no reason to go back because there is no inner child that's triggered, that's trying to heal things and all of that stuff. And we literally have on the let go, bury it, it's a fucking mosquito. And what do mosquitoes do? I want to suck your blood. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you guys will probably resonate with that. Being people who are like, I'm going to put energy, I'm going to put time, I'm going to put effort, I'm going to fight for this relationship, I'm going to fight for my love, I'm going to fight for this friendship, I'm going to fight to be your family member, I'm going to fight to heal things, I'm going to fight to connect with you. But when you get to that place where we can't go any further, I've exhausted all of my resources, I can't give any more, I can't pour any more into this, I'm going to let it go, I'm going to let you go, I'm never coming back. People are like dumbfounded. Because it's like, no, but I thought that you were faking. I thought that you were joking. I thought that every single time that you said that you were leaving and not coming back, that it was just a joke. And like, this is our thing. This is what we do. No, it's not our thing. And it's not what we do. And I never want to see you again. It's that kind of energy and it's that kind of vibe. And I also feel that when it comes to mosquitoes and I get that vampiric energy, your haters are secretly jealous of you because you can spot an energetic vampire. You can spot someone that is just trying to take from you without giving back to you. And you cut them off. You dead situations. And they're very, very envious of that. Like, they wish that they could do that. Let's see. Action leads to success. People have watched you break out of cycles. You're never where you were, okay? So what I'm getting for you, pile number one's haters were like front row at every show. You know what I mean? I feel like for your haters, they like check in on you like periodically, okay? Every 6 months, every 4 months, quarterly, right? They check in with you once a year. They check in with you once every couple of years. And every single time that they check in on you, you're in a better position. You're elevated. You're doing better than you were the last time. You're never stagnant. You know, sometimes you check in on people and they're in the same exact place that you left them 3 years ago. They're doing the same shit. They're hanging out with the same people. They're going to the same bars. They're having the same drinks. They're dating. Well, I don't want to say they're dating the same person because longevity in a relationship isn't bad, but they're dating the same kinds of people, right? They're getting played by the same kind of guy. They're having the same kind of struggle, and they just feel trapped in those cycles. But you don't have that, okay? You're a generational curse breaker. Your haters wish that they secretly wish that they could break generational curses the way that you do. Say what you want about pile number two, but you will never be able to say that she is the same woman that she was 10 years ago. Say what you want to say about pile number two, but you'll never be able to say that she was who she was 6 months ago or 3 months ago. You guys don't have moments where you get knocked down and you sit in it and you wallow in it and you just, there are certain people who have moments of chaos and conflict and drama, and then it's one drama, and then it's another drama, and then it's another drama, and then it's another drama, and it's just non-stop, one drama after the other. That's not who you are. You have drama in your life, you nip that shit in the bud, you handle your shit, you move on from that shit, and you move on to better things, okay? Next up, we have find those who inspire you to bloom. Then we have that's grow together, community, connection, reciprocation. Come on now. With the not wanting the energy vampires. We have honoring the flow of all the emotions, alchemy, processing, sensitivity. We have flower child, momentum, creativity, and action. It says, I hope that everyone else you learn to make yourself proud. And then we have the shaman, lunatic, insights, and cosmos. Am I crazy or is it the moon? So the energy that I'm getting here for you, pile number two. Oh, it says, darling, on the bottom of the deck, it's 31. Darling, don't you remember? You're a badass. Keep winging it. The fairy. Blessings flow. Magical energy. Okay. So what I'm getting for you, pile number two, is that your haters secretly wish that they could inspire people in the way that you do. Not only are you a generational curse breaker, not only are you a pioneer in your industry, not only are you a trailblazer, but other people look at you and they look up to you, right? Your haters, people don't look up to your haters. People pity your haters, okay? I'm getting a specific person or energy that is always like complaining. So they lack accountability, which is one of the reasons why they're always stuck in the same cycles over and over again. And so they're constantly being, quote unquote, victimized by the world. And it puts them in a position where they're telling these stories of this person did them wrong, and this person did them wrong, and this person did them wrong. And they're just a victim. So they have victim story after victim story after victim story in order to get sympathy from others. For some of you, these people, I'm not saying all of them, but this is what's coming through. They might be, God, I can't remember what the specific type of that, it's a type of narcissism where they victimize themselves in order to get narcissistic supply. They get their narcissistic supply by other people feeling sorry for them. So they're always in a negative situation. They're always down on their luck because they need people to constantly be helping them out and feeling sorry for them and all of this stuff. Okay. So that might resonate with some of you. It doesn't have to resonate with all of you, but the point that I'm making is that with this energy, it's like people are not feeling sorry. I mean, people are not feeling inspired by your haters. People feel sorry for your haters. People want to give your haters charity. Okay, people want to help your haters. People want to, like, yeah, like your haters are constantly in a position. It's like the Six of Pentacles in tarot. Your haters are constantly in the Five of Pentacles energy, left out in the cold, abandoned, having a negative experience, being under attack, needing charity, needing help from other people because they're telling the story that they're not capable, they're not strong enough, they're not good enough, they can't do this. Everybody in the world is bad and out to get them, yada, yada, yada. And so they're in those situations and they're in that energy, but you, pile number two, because you fight for what you believe, because with this emotions card, alchemy, processing, sensitivity, you process those experiences, you feel shit, you experience sadness and betrayal and different things like that, and you still show up for yourself and you still fight for what you believe in and you still grow, right? We keep getting that energy of growth, of alchemy, of healing, of transmuting energy, transmuting pain. You turn pain into purpose, pile number two. And your haters are envious of that because nobody's looking up to them. If your haters wrote a book about like their fucking autobiography, the story of their life, nobody would purchase it because it would just be a depressing ass book. But if you wrote an autobiography, if you wrote a story of your life, it would be a fucking New York Times bestseller because your story is about how you overcame. Your story is about how XYZ different thing happened and then you did this and this and this and this and this and you made it work and you turned it around, flipped it and reversed it. I don't know what the hell is going on with Us and Working by Missy Elliott tonight, but yeah, you put your thing down, you flip it and you reverse it, okay? It's your flipping and playing, yeah. I feel like people feel jealous of that. They secretly wish that they could have your success. They secretly wish that they could have the way that you inspire people. They secretly wish that they could have, because it's grow together, community, connection, reciprocation. Even though some of these people are very vampiric and they just take and take and take from others, they see you engaging in community. Like, they feel like you have people in your life that actually care about you. I'm getting a really narcissistic energy here, you guys, okay? So you have to comment down below and tell me if this is resonating with you. It doesn't have to be narcissistic. It could be emotionally immature, but it's kind of like that narcissistic personality. Oh my God. You guys, for some of you, this is your fucking ex, okay? Like, this is a man, a grown fucking man. We don't have time to talk about it, but yeah, just putting that out there, okay? Comment down below if you know exactly who the hell I'm talking about. But it's like this person, whoever this person is, whoever these person are, whoever these people are, excuse me, they don't see other human beings as human beings, right? What I understand about the narcissistic personality is that they see other people as chess pieces. They don't see people as human beings to connect with and build community with, to see and know and understand and love. They see people as a means to an end. I can get this person to like me and they can help me get ahead in my career. I can get this woman to choose me and she can give me a place to stay. I can get this person to do this and this and this. I can get this person and they're going to feel sorry for me and they're going to blah, 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 blah. I can find this person and they're going to talk shit about you with me. You know what I'm saying? It's like they don't have that connection and that community. But pile number two, they're seeing you and they're perceiving you as somebody who does have community. They're seeing you as somebody that people actually like. They're seeing you as someone that people actually have like genuine, authentic connection with. Like, people would go to bat for you. People love you. People see you. Like, you have community. Like, you are loved. And these are people that don't feel loved, right? These are people who, they could be in a room full of people that claim that they like them. Okay, this is kind of giving me something professional. They could be in a room full of people that they're connected with on LinkedIn, but they feel like if they went missing out of that room, nobody would really care. It's kind of giving me like this professional environment where it's kind of like cutthroat, kind of like sharks type of energy, where everybody is really looking out for themselves. It's very Five of Swords. So we might say that we like each other, and we do like each other right now because we're on the same team, and it looks good to say that we like each other, and we're going to smile for the company picture standing next to each other. But secretly, behind my back in my left hand, while my right hand is wrapped around your back, in my left hand, there's a knife, and I'm actually ready to turn it on any of you at any moment in time. It's like, it's that kind of energy where everybody is actually out for themselves, and everybody just wants to do what is best for them, do what's best for their bottom line. And it's really lonely. It's really lonely at the top, right? For some of you, these are people who look incredibly successful on the outside, right? They have a great job. They have a great position. Maybe they make good money. They have a lot of like followers, friends on Facebook. Oh, some of these people could be like fucking influencers and different things like that. So it's like, it could look like they have a really amazing like gifts and talents and like all of these things, but it's a really beautiful facade. It wasn't love. It was the perfect illusion, mistaken for love. So your haters are secretly illusionists, and they have created a beautiful narrative and a beautiful story that they are successful. They are on the top of their game. They are on the top of the world. They are amazing. They can never be, put down. They're the best. They're one of one. But secretly, underneath it all, they feel lonely. They feel hated by the people that are around them. They feel like they know that people don't like them. For some of them, they know that when they walk out of the room, people talk about them behind their back. But you don't have that. When people love you, they love you. When people like you, they like you because you have genuine, authentic connection. So you don't have friends that say that they like you, and then when you leave the room, they turn around and they talk shit about you behind your back. You don't deal with that. You don't deal with that betrayal. And so you have people who will stick up for you, okay? For some of you, I'm getting a situation where your hater was someplace and they were like talking shit about you, and they're like, oh, and pile number 2 actually really sucks because blah, 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 blah. And somebody else was like, whoa, that's a little bit intense. I love pile number 2. She's a very close friend of mine. I'm very familiar with her. I worked really closely with her. I like her work ethic. And so you have people that will defend you and will like check people over you. And I feel like it makes your haters like really triggered because they're like, nobody would do that for me. If I wasn't around, nobody would tell someone else to stop talking shit about me because they don't actually like me. And also, I'm not that good of a person. You know what I mean? So they have this like really deep insecurity, and you're someone who has like secure relationships. And with this flower child energy, it says, I hope that over everyone else, you learn to make yourself proud. Pile number 2, your haters secretly wish that they were you because you're not chasing your success, even though you are successful, right? You're not chasing your success because it has to look good to other people. That's not how you operate. You're competing with you last year. You're competing with you last month. You're not looking at other people and looking at their success and looking at where they are in their lives and such and such is XYZ years old and they just bought their first house and I'm behind because I don't have my first house. So I'm going to buy my first house soon so that I can be like such and such person because everybody's buying houses now. And, I can't be the only person who graduated from my high school in 2000, and I don't have a house yet. So I'm going to buy my house. It's like, you don't do that. Your haters secretly wish that they were you because you're not paying attention to them. And I also just heard, you don't know that they exist. Your haters secretly wish that they were you because you're just growing and expanding. You're growing and expanding your business. You're growing and expanding your career. You're growing and expanding your reputation. And every choice and decision that they make is so calculated, and it's so based in some made up external standard. I have to get the next promotion now because that's what people expect of me. I've been at this job, I've been in this position for 2 years now. I have to get the next promotion now. I have to get the next raise now. I have to reach XYZ amount of, money months in my business because I've been doing this for XYZ different time now, and that's what everybody's doing, and that's what everybody wants to do. You don't have that. Your goal is to make yourself proud. Your goal is to make yourself happy. Your goal is to connect with and express yourself on a soul level. And I secretly wish that that could be them, because their whole life is based on what other people think and how other people will respond, and whether or not other people will think that they are good enough or successful enough or popular enough or whatever. And it's like this person has lied and pretended and done all of this calculated shit in order to get success. And here you are being your genuine, authentic self, making connections, building community, and you're creating success too? You mean to tell me there was another fucking option? You mean to tell me I didn't have to be a shark in order to become a whale? It's that kind of energy. We have the shaman here, which is lunatic, insights, and cosmos. You guys are willing to be different. You guys are willing to stand out from the crowd, and it works, okay? Some of you guys are definitely my neurodivergent baddies. They're envious of how different you are and how that doesn't hold you back. And because you honor your uniqueness and you have this intuition that they don't have, or that they're not tapped into, right? And you receive creative ideas that they don't. And that is why they secretly wish that they were you. Okay? Yes, pile number 2. That's really good. Comment down below. Give me like a mosquito emoji if you're pile number 2. Or an insect. I don't know if they have mosquito emoji. But if they have like an insect or something, give me an insect and let me know that you're pile number 2. Okay, you guys? And I always want to remind you about the free resource library. There's over 12 mindset and manifestation resources available to you guys for free when you join the free resource library. There's meditations, there's EFT tapping scripts and videos for things like money, and there's workbooks for things like clients and manifesting love. There's meditations on expanding your self-awareness and seeing yourself successful. So I highly suggest that you get into the free resource library. I love it so much. It's truly amazing, and it's remarkable the value that you get from the free resource library for the free. So click the link in the description box to get access to the free resource library, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe on your way over there. I love you lots, and let's go check out the live chat before we move on to pile number 3. A beer says, I have the fattest ass in North Africa. Period. Bree says, if I had $1 for every time someone tried to talk me into lowering my standards. Ugh. Sister, I relate. Bree says, if I wasn't going to chase my daddy, like my actual father, I'm sure as hell not going to chase anyone else. Amen. Jordan says, I most definitely flip it and reverse it, and that's on transmutation. Period. Tuve low. A beer says, Bree, is that... Okay, you guys are talking. That's fine. I don't know anything about K-pop, but I love that you guys are having this conversation. Jordan says, in the words of Cardi B, I'm my own competition. I'm competing with myself, period. I don't know the song, but yes. Jordan says, what they chase and can't catch, we attract without even wanting it or trying. Amen, sister. Bree says, autism queen. Amen. We love a neurodivergent baddie. Jordan with the mosquito emojis. Bree with the mosquito emojis. Fabulous, ladies. I'm happy that that resonated with you. Okay. And thank you guys so much for liking the videos. There's 15 people watching this and only 11 likes. And I think that that should 110% change. So thank you guys for liking the video. Do not forget to like the video. It takes 5 seconds. And this is a pick a card about haters. You don't want to be one of the lame ass BITCHESs that we're talking about and laughing about. Do you? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be serious. Okay. Hi, pile number 3. Let's get into this energy and this vibe. We are tapping into your haters a little bit today. We're having some fun, which is really good because I totally needed it. And we are figuring out why your haters secretly wish that they were you. So for pile number 3, immediately, what I got for you is, hold on. Okay. Immediately what I got for you is like, your haters secretly wish that they were you because they send negative shit your way. Okay, some of you guys, like, they practice magic and stuff like that. Like, they send negative shit your way, or they try to do things that, like, stop you and hinder you and, like, blow up your life. And while they're doing that shit, this is what you look like. You look like the picture that you chose. Unbothered, okay? If you're not looking at the screen, the picture that you chose is Beyonce, and I think this is like a selfie, and she's doing like duck lips, very cute, very cutesy, very demure, very mindful. And there's a car, this is obviously Photoshop, but there's a car that's being blown up in the background, and she's obviously looking very unbothered. So I feel like that's your energy. Like, there are people that have done things to you where they try to destroy your life. Oh my god, I didn't mean for that to come out so dramatic, but that's what I heard. They're trying to destroy your life. They tried to hurt your feelings. They tried to ruin things for you. They tried to hurt things for you. Like, they did every single thing that they fucking could, and you look amazing. You're still beautiful. It's like, what I was getting when I tapped into the energy is like, that's what she looks like when she's having the worst time of her life. That's what she looks like when she's fighting for her life. That's what she looks like when she's so stressed and she's afraid that nothing is going to work out for her. Like, your haters secretly wish that they were you because you're really an unbothered fucking queen. Your haters secretly wish that they were you because pile number 3 doesn't give a shit, okay? Your name is Pile used to give a damn but never gave a fuck number 3. You know what I mean? Like, that's who you are. You just don't give a shit. And it's like, oh my goodness, we have to keep going back to the picture because when I was looking at it, I was thinking of that. I think it's a song, but it was like viral a couple years ago. And I think it's a dance hall song. I'm not sure though, but it's a woman and she's like, you want a picture? Let me pose for you now. You like this one? You like another one? And it's that kind of energy where like people are trying to hurt you or your life is in shambles, like this crazy shit is happening to you and you're like, don't I look gorgeous? Don't I look amazing? Aren't I looking fabulous during the most trying time of my life? And it's like, what the fuck? Your haters are so envious of you because they're singing that I Will Survive song. You thought I'd lay down and die? Oh no, not I. I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. And this, I'm getting romantic again. I feel like you have like a romantic partner, not a current romantic partner, but like somebody from your past, someone that you dated, somebody that like did something like bad to you or something. And like this person thought that after they rejected you, after they blocked you, after they dumped you, after they cheated on you, like after they did this terrible thing to you, it was going to like tear you down. It was going to take you down a couple pegs. Like, I feel like you've dated a loser, or you've dated several losers that were secretly very envious of you, and they didn't feel worthy of someone so beautiful as you and amazing as you, and so they purposefully treated you like shit, like, to condition you into thinking that that's what you, like, that's how you deserve to be treated, or like that was acceptable or whatever. And it's like, if you thought less of yourself and you started to feel worse about yourself, then they would feel more like they had a chance with you on some weird psychological bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like some weird psychological manipulation bullshit. Like, I'm getting this energy, like this scenario of this man who, like, didn't want to take you out on a proper date, didn't want to do this, didn't want to do that. And basically, like, through his shitty treatment, like, he was trying to, like, somebody who treated you like shit, but they did it so casually. Like, those guys that are like, oh, I don't believe in Valentine's Day, right? Christmas is just a Hallmark holiday. It's just marketing, right? And they're like, oh, like, these things aren't a big deal. I don't do these things. I don't care about these things. And they just, like, talk about it. They talk about, not being lovely towards their woman, not taking care of their woman. And they talk about it as if it's not that big of a deal, as if it's normal, as if it's standard, as if you're weird for even expecting a Valentine's Day gift from me. You're weird for thinking that I would get you something for your birthday. You're weird for thinking that I would do da 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 da. It's kind of that energy, okay? Pile number 3, somebody watching this, there is somebody who has told you were weird for asking them for some shit, or and it was actually standard, and it was actually, like, normal for you to want that thing. And like, of course you wanted that thing. Of course you desired that thing. Of course you wanted to, like, have that experience or be treated that way. Like, you were not asking for too much. So your haters secretly envy you because, God, for some of you, you, like, just broke up, or you broke up with someone, and then, like, the next day you're back outside. And it's not that you don't cry. It's not that you don't have, like, a bad time or something like that. But, like, these bitches will never see you down. These bitches will never see you down, okay? This is giving J-Lo. Jennifer Lopez, if you're watching this, bitch, if you're watching this, send me an email. Because I don't want to blow up your spot. But send me an email. Because we could really do some good work together. Because you know what? This is really giving me Jennifer Lopez. And you know those tweets that we're talking about her when she got, like, her divorce recently or something like that in the past couple of years, and they were saying, like, say what the fuck you want about J-Lo, but you will never see her looking fat and depressed, which, I'm not fat phobic, but that's the energy in terms of, like, the Western beauty standard, and J-Lo being a Leo and different things like that. She's always going to look her best. You're not going to find a picture or video of J-Lo crying, eating a tub of ice cream because she, her husband is divorcing her, or her relationship isn't happening in the way that she wanted it to. She's always going to look good. She's always going to look fabulous. The fashion is going to be on point. She's going to be outside with some amazing heels on, and her hair is going to be, looking wonderful, and it's blowing in the wind. And you know what I mean? Like, she looks like the one that got away. You don't have to be with me, but this is what you're missing out on for the rest of your life. Enjoy it. It's that kind of energy. Your haters are envious of you. For some of you, this is not just the people that you've been in relationships with, but this is just, like, your haters in general. They're envious of you because they never see you fucking cry. You are not going to get on the internet and say, I'm having such a terrible time, and I'm really feeling really scared, and, like, I don't even know if anything is going to work out for me. Like, you will never fucking do that. You will never fucking do that. Not only is J-Lo a Scorpio, but I'm pretty sure not only is she a Leo, but I'm, like, 95% sure that she has a Scorpio moon. I know that she has a lot of Scorpio energy in her chart. This is totally Scorpio energy. You will never see me cry. Well, I don't mean me, because I do have podcasts of me crying and different things like that, but it's the stereotypical characterization of Scorpio, where you will never see me cry. You will never see me have a moment of vulnerability. Like, you will never win over me in that way. Okay. You can do this to me, you can betray me, you can hurt me, you can do this and this and this, but you will never see me cry. You will never see me break down. Like, you will never get that expression of vulnerability and powerlessness and hopelessness from me. Absolutely fucking not. A Scorpio will stonewall you and will stone themselves to DEATH before they express that vulnerability with you, right? And so it's that kind of energy. Your haters are envious of you because, like, oh my goodness, this is so fucking messy. I'm getting the energy of somebody who, like, did, like, magic on you, or they, like, tried to do something, like, they did a ritual, they did this, they did that, and they're, like, waiting, like, they lit the candle, they did the thing, they, grabbed the graveyard dirt, they buried the jar, they blah, blah, blah. And then they go to your social media. They show up to work the next day and they're looking at you. And you're like, why the fuck do you keep looking over here in my cubicle, bitch? Like, what the fuck is going on? It's like they're looking at you and they're watching your life and they're waiting for something to happen. They're waiting for something to blow up. They're waiting for something negative to come, and it just never happens. And so they're like, what the hell is going on? Did it not work? And then they start becoming, like, fucking self-conscious. And so then they're like, trying to, like, throw more magic and do more stuff. And it's like they're fucking unraveling from the inside out. Your haters wish that they were you, because you win by being fucking unbothered. People will do shit against you and then watch to see the negative consequences of what they've done unfold. And then when they don't see the negative consequences that they thought was going to happen, they start to question themselves. They start to question their gifts. They start to question their magic. They start to question this and this and this and this and this. And so they're doubting themselves. Now they're throwing more magic. But that lack of confidence and that insecurity that's growing and expanding within them is like, their magic just gets weaker and weaker every single time they throw it, because magic is rooted in belief and rooted in faith. They don't have belief in themselves anymore. They don't have faith in themselves anymore. So they're obsessed with you. They're feeding energy into trying to destroy you, but they're not feeding that energy into their own hopes, their own dreams, their own life. And so their life is rotting away. Literally, it's giving me a lot of, like, death and, like, decay and, like, misery. Like, your haters are having a terrible fucking time because they're using so much energy trying to destroy you. It's not working. They're in a negative feedback loop. If this shit is resonating with you, girl, because this shit is very niche, okay? If this is resonating with you, just let me know in the comment section by giving me some, like, evil eye emojis, okay? Give me the evil eye emojis. If you know who I'm talking about, or that this is about you, your intuition already told you what the fuck was up. These are conversations that you've been having with your ancestors. Let me know by dropping some evil eye emojis in the comment section so that I know, okay? But it's like they are doing all of this shit, giving you all of this fucking energy, and you're just like, anyway, don't I look beautiful? Okay, it's giving that Megan Thee Stallion song, Her. She says, I eat hate, that's why I don't gotta waste. She says, the more bitches want to hate, the more money I'ma make, because I'm so fucking sickening. Hoes so fucking sick of me. No matter what they say or do, it ain't no getting rid of me. Okay? Go listen to that song, because I feel like I'm butchering the lyrics a little bit, but the song is Her by Megan Thee Stallion. She says, just the other day, I heard a hoe say, matter of fact, what could a hoe say? With a face like this and a bitch this paid, shit, what could a hoe say? The bag's so expensive, my punani came with it. She says, body so nice, they be saying who did it, but everything natural, actual, factual. Okay? She goes on to say, all you hoes know who the fuck I am. From your boyfriend down to my Instagram, to all the busted ass hoes that you kiki with, I bet your jaw drop. If you ever see me, bitch, I'm her. Okay? Take a pic, it's me. Yes! Oh my God, bitch. That's what she says. She says, I'm her. She. Take a pic, it's me. Tell your friends this, her. File number 3. Some of your haters are envious of you because your selfie game is on point. Bitch, you are photogenic. You look amazing in the photos. You look amazing in the videos. Doesn't matter what's going on in your life. You look the fuck good. Period. Oh my God, pile number 3. They secretly wish that they were you because you are her. Okay, we got the 3 of Cups, but in this, it feels like, this is giving me makeup. And the person in this card kind of looks like Queen Herbie to me. I feel like you guys do really good contour, really good blush, have really good eyebrows. Also, somebody here has an amazing nose, I'm telling you. And like really good lipstick, really good nails. Your haters secretly wish that they could dress up like you. Your haters secretly wish that they could do makeup like you. Your haters secretly wish that they could be as pretty as you. Your haters secretly wish that they could look as good as you, okay? They secretly wish that they could be so pretty and stunning. And I feel like people have tried to do things to like make you less beautiful, okay? So if you resonate with like, it could just be like talking about you behind your back. It could just be regular like evil eye conversations, but I keep getting magic, okay? I feel like people could have done like magic to try to like make you look uglier or something, to try to like make your face break out with acne or different things like that. And it's like you only keep getting more radiant, you only keep getting more beautiful. It's like somebody here, no, not somebody here, everybody here is really good at transmuting energy, because it's like what the devil sent to end me, God uses for my good. So you transmute these negative energies that are happening in your life. It's almost like, you know how sometimes we have an experience where it's like, I'm so protected, no negativity can touch me ever. It's like there's a whole other level that we never talk about, which is I'm so protected and I'm so favored. Every single thing that you try to do against me will be used for my good and for my victory and for me to elevate, period. So thank you so much for showing me how much of a bad bitch I am, because you gave me something to overcome. And as I overcame that trial, as I navigated that turbulence, I learned that I was smart enough to do this and this and this and this and this. I learned that I was strong enough to do this and this and this. I learned that I was able to do this and this and this and this and this. I didn't know that I could cast demons out of my house until you sent them to me, and then I had to do what I had to do. Chills in my fucking body. Oh my God. Bitch, I'm talking to somebody. I'm talking to some fucking body. Literally chills on my fucking forehead, bitch. Chills on my face. Oh my God. You're like, I did not know that I had the power to do XYZ different thing until you fucked around and basically came up against me. And then I had to dig deeper to find my own personal motherfucking power. And now I know who the fuck I am. Now I know how much stronger I am. Now I know how I can do this and this and this. Thank you, because you actually made me more confident. Thank you, because you actually helped me to see that I am that bitch. Like, thank you, because while you were busy hating me and trying to take me down, what you didn't see from a higher perspective is that God was using you to teach me who the fuck I am. Comment down below. God was using you to teach me who the fuck I am. Period. Pile number 3. Because we have the 3 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, the Moon, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands. The last 4 cards came out together. And so it's like 5 of Pentacles. People wanted you to be left out in the cold. People wanted you to be homeless. People wanted you to not have a penny to your name. People wanted you to be broke. People wanted your business to go out of business. People wanted you to not have clients. People wanted you to not have love. People wanted you to not have this and this and this. Like people didn't want you to have shit. And with the energy of the Moon, you could have had a moment where shit didn't look good for you, right? I'm not saying, like, you might have looked good, you might have looked beautiful, but you could have had a moment where shit just looked like it was not going your way. Shit just looked like it was not going in your favor. But with the moon, there was shit that was happening behind the scenes. There was shit that was happening in the spiritual. Your haters secretly wish that they were you because you have fucking favor, bitch. And not just favor from God, but you have favor in the spiritual realms. You have like this favor from your ancestors and your angels and your guides and your deities and like whoever it is that you work with. When I say that you have favor, I feel like I could start crying right now. Oh my God. Who knew this shit was going to get emotional like this? When I say that you have favor, I mean, there are energies and entities on the other side that are working for you, that are pulling strings and redirecting things and moving obstacles out of the way. You overcome shit that should not be able to be overcome. Somehow I outfox every box they try to throw me in. Go listen to that song, God Did, featuring Jay-Z by DJ Khaled. That's your fucking life story. That's your fucking life story. They wanted us down, but look at us now. They didn't believe in us, but I know God did. Chills again. Chills again. What the fuck? Pile number 3? Oh my God. This is so deep. You literally, with the energy of the moon, like, behind the fucking scenes, behind the veil, you have people, energy, entities. The way that your ancestors move behind you is insane. You are one formidable fucking opponent. And if you don't know, now you know. And sure, I'm talking to you, pile number 3, but I feel like your haters, that's the experience. Where they do that shit, you overcome, they get their asses handed to them, and then your ancestors are like, and if you don't know, now you know. And if you didn't know who she was, and if you didn't know that she was highly protected and favored and loved and supported, now you know. And if you don't know that we have eyes on you, that we see everything, now you know. There's people who put themselves under the delusion that they could like do things behind your back and you wouldn't know. It's like they told themselves that they were so smart and so good and we're going to use these herbs and we're going to do this magic and we're going to do this and this and this, or we're going to do something behind your back. We're going to have a secret meeting with us and the VP and blah, 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 blah. Like, we're going to do some secret underhanded shit and nobody's going to know and nobody's going to find out. And we're going to hurt pile number 3 and we're going to sabotage them in their career. We're going to sabotage their business. We're going to do this and this and this and nobody's going to know. And then something happens to that person. Something happens in that business. Something happens at that company. Something happens. And it's like, oh, they knew all along. Someone knew all along. And this isn't even like, this doesn't even have to be you. Because again, you're unbothered. You're unbothered. Pile number 3, that's also you when your fucking haters' lives are getting blown up in the background. Posing at the crime scene. Like, another one? You like this one? You want a picture? Let me pose for you now. Okay. Some of you, pile number 3, are the kind of people like, you want my attention so fucking badly, I'm going to give you my attention. It's not what you asked for. You know what I mean? You like this one? I don't think you want my attention again, sister. You know, it's that kind of energy. It's that kind of vibe. But I feel like you have spirits, energies, and entities, benevolent that show up in other people's lives. Like the moon, people have fucking nightmares. Okay. If they're psychic, they straight up get visitations. They get dreams. They get like a whole bunch of shit of your ancestors, your angels, your spirit team, the fucking deities that you work with, whoever it is that you're a devotee of. They go to these people and they very blatantly tell them to like basically fuck off. Or I'm just letting you know that you fucked up, and XYZ different thing that's about to happen to you in your life is because you did that fucked up shit to pile number 3. And you thought that nobody saw you, but I saw you. It's that kind of energy, because I'm not necessarily getting that you're always confronting these people. I'm not necessarily getting that you're always even consciously aware of what's going on. But you have a spirit team. They're saying, Tupac, all eyes on me. You have a spiritual team. Oh my God, enough with the chills. You have this like spiritual team that is aware, like acutely aware of your energy field. And every single time that somebody tries to tune into your energy, maybe they're doing a reading on you, maybe they're just talking about you, maybe they're checking on your social media. Some of you, there are people that try to like astral project to connect with you. What in the spiritual fucking warfare is going on, pile number 3? They're very aware of the people that try to be in your fucking business. And it's like immediately action is taken, whatever that appropriate action is. So while your spirit team is handling business, and even when shit looks like it's not going your way, and even when it looks like you're failing, and even if it does for a moment look like their negative master plan is working, in the background, behind the scenes, behind your own closed doors of your home, you're working, you're healing, you're manifesting, you're doing your own magic, you're doing your own ritual, you're doing your own cleansing, you're doing your own clearing, you're doing your own abundance work, you're doing your own self-confidence work, you're doing your own glamour magic, you're doing your own wards. Like, you are on that shit, pile number 3. Yes, bitch. Yes. Pile number 3, behind the scenes, you be putting in that motherfucking work, whether it's magical or it's for your career. Some of you, it's studying for school, it's getting better at your crafts, it's taking more courses, it's getting a different certification, it's working towards that second degree. Somebody here is going to school at night. Like, you behind the fucking scenes, it might not look like shit is going on, but underneath the soil, there are roots that are sprouting and growing, and they're getting stronger, and they're entangling into one another, and you are growing into this big ass fucking oak tree that cannot be knocked over by a simple blow of the wind. Beautiful energy. And so pile number 3 is the kind of woman that goes from the 5 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles overnight. And you know the song that I'm hearing, Overnight Celebrity. I can make you a celebrity overnight. Give you ice like Kobe's wife. I don't know the lyrics to the song. I love the song, but I don't really know what the hell he's saying. Shout out to Twister. I don't know what the hell he's saying. Hold on, let me look at the lyrics real quick. I can make you a celebrity overnight. Overnight celebrity lyrics. I'm looking. You want fame, you can take that path. Candle lights for you, take a bath. You got such a sensational ass. I'ma get you Jimmy Choo and Marc Jacob bags. I can copper a 2003. Make her smile when she sees sprees. I can get you on CDs and DVDs. Take you to BBs and BG. I can get you in the places to be into, the people to know or show you things to get into. I want to be your lover and your confidant and protect you from others. Don't ever let a brother pimp you. If you want the stars, you can reach them, girl. I fucked up the flow. I don't recognize that part of the lyrics. Y'all, take a look at her. She got such an astonishing body. I can see you in some Gucci or Robert Cavalli. And I bet she gonna put a hurt on them hard in the party. Okay? Go listen to the song, but that's the most relevant part. Okay? Where he's basically saying, in the song, he's saying, I can make you a overnight celebrity. Let me be your manager, right? You have a management team and it's your spirit team. You have a management team and it's your spirit team. Comment down below. I have a management team. Okay. You know how I joke all the time, have your people contact my people? It's not a joke because it's real. I really do have people. My people are my ancestors. Have your ancestors contact my ancestors and they will organize a time and place for us to meet. You know what I'm saying? Have your people contact my people. Pile number 3, you have people. Even if you don't have people in the physical yet, you have people in the spiritual. Even if you have people in the physical already, you have people in the spiritual. They protect you from others. They would never let somebody pimp you. They would never let somebody undermine you. They would never let you get into a 360 fucking deal, right? They would never let you be put in a situation where you're being taken advantage of. Not only do they guide you to make the right connections and put you in the right rooms, they put you in front of the right people. They put you in a situation where you go from the 5 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles. Oh, you thought that it was over for pile number 3? You thought because you didn't see any movement happening for pile number 3? You thought that because pile number 3 wasn't bragging and boasting about their success, that there was not movement that was happening? That's your bad. That's your fault. Because behind the scenes, behind closed doors, the moon card is things that we can't see, things that we don't know of. Pile number 3 is growing and expanding and healing and coming up with a million different ideas. She's receiving downloads. She's receiving prophetic dreams. She's receiving help. She's receiving support. Some of you guys, you are also the people that have dreams. When you guys have enemies, when there are people that you can't trust, when there are people that don't wish you any good, you have dreams of them. And they expose themselves to you. And that's how you know who to fuck with and who not to fuck with. So your enemies are envious of you because you have discernment and you pop up at the party. You pop up at the party. That's a song. We pop out at your party. I'm with the gang. And it's going to be a robbery. So take your chain. I'm a killer girl. I'm sorry. But I can't change. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Hold on. I'm looking at the lyrics to that song. The song is called Pop Out. It's from 2019. We pop out at your party. I'm with the gang. And it's going to be a robbery. So tuck your chain. I'm a killer girl. I'm sorry. But I can't change. We ain't aiming for your body. Shots hit your brain. We come from poverty, man. We ain't have a thing. Shut the fuck up. I'm done. I'm done. Good night. Good fucking night. I'm done. I'm done. I didn't even like that song like that when it came out in 2019. I did not know that that was the next lyric to this motherfucking rap. I didn't. What the fuck? Oh my goodness. Hold on. We have to finish. We come from poverty, man. We ain't have a thing. It's a lot of animosity, but they won't say my name. Them killers rock with me. Little nigga, don't get banged, because they'll do that job for me while I hop on a plane. Wait a second, hold on, because I do know this song, because I was singing that song in 2019 when certain things happened that I cannot discuss because it makes me feel a little bit bad, but they did deserve every single thing that happened to them. Anyway, focus. This was... Okay, so I wouldn't classify this as one of my favorite songs, but back in 2019, when my ancestors and I were becoming a lot more closer, and there were certain things that I needed them to help me with and take care of and handle, yes, that definitely was a line. They will do that job for me while I hop on a plane. In other words, I have a spiritual team, pile number 3. You have a spiritual team that will handle some shit. You don't even have to be in the room. I don't have to be here. I don't have to be, fighting for my life. I don't have to go back and forth with you. It's a lot of animosity, but they won't say my name. right? It's a lot of animosity between us, but you know better than to speak about the queen. It's a lot of animosity between us, but you know better than to talk to me to my face because you're a coward. Your ancestors do not fucking play about you, and they will do that job for you while you hop on a plane. Amen? Amen. Oh my God. We pop out at your party. I'm with the fucking gang. Oh my God. Now I have to go listen to that song after this reading. Okay. 9 of Pentacles. And then we have the 10 of Wands. Your haters, last message, your haters secretly wish that they were you, because the shit that you've overcome, it would have ended them. They would have been overwhelmed. They wouldn't have been able to handle that. With the energy of the 3 of Cups, they can never go up against an entire coven of witches. You know what I'm saying? They could never go up against an entire group of people that don't like them. They couldn't even fathom the shit that they've thrown at you. They're bringing their baddest bitches out, and you're still unfazed. And you're still overcoming, and you're still blessed, and you're still favored, and you're still being rewarded, and you're still growing, and you're still expanding, and you're still one level after another. They can't fucking fathom that shit. They cannot fucking fathom that shit. They secretly wish that they were you, because they secretly wish that they had your fucking strength. They secretly wish that they had your ancestors. They wish that they had your spiritual fucking team, okay? For those of you that talk about who you're a fucking devotee of and the different deities and spirits that you work with, baby, they're trying to petition them, not to get them to go after you, but they're trying to figure out, baby, how can I get you on my spiritual court? What offerings do I need to offer in DDDD? Okay? Some of you might be a devotee of a very particular, God, goddess, spirit, something like that. And these people tried to work with and tried to petition that particular spirit. And the spirit was like, no, the spirit didn't answer their petition. The spirit didn't show up for them. The spirit doesn't want to work with them. The spirit is not aligned with them. The spirit is not what they need. So they're very jealous and envious of you, because you get to work with spirits that they don't get to work with. You get to connect with and walk with spirits. Hearing that song by Kanye West, Jesus walks, God show me the way, because the devil tried to break me down. Jesus walks with me. Literally chills on my body. Come on now. Come on now. It's too much. The people that walk with you, the energy and the entities, benevolent, that walk with you, it's insane. I say it all the time. I'm going to say it again. We can't beat this motherfucking team. And that's why that they secretly wish that they were you. Because they secretly wish that they could be a fucking winner. They secretly wish that they could be an overcomer. They secretly wish that they could go from the 5 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles. Because they know that if they did half the shit that they did to you, they wouldn't have survived that. They wouldn't have made it come back. They wouldn't have got back into the industry. They wouldn't have created the success that you created. They would have given up. They would have ran away. Boo-hoo. Okay, pile number 3. Oh my God, that was so amazing. Before you go, I want to remind you about the free resource library. There's over 12 mindset and manifestation tools available to you for free when you click that link down in the description box. I love the free resource library. There's meditations, there's digital journals, there's EFT tapping scripts and videos, all to help you shift your energy, start practicing raising your vibration and seeing yourself succeed. Also, I've been sending out emails with mindset shifts and inspiration and motivation to my email list every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So when you join the free resource library, you get on that list. And honestly, who the hell would not want to be getting inspirational shit from me 3 times every single week? So be sure to join the free resource library and check your email for messages and mindset shifts and tips from me, okay? Multiple times a week. Get your life, get into it, okay? I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe on your way to the free resource library, and I'll talk to you in the next video. I love ya. Bye. Okay, Let's see the chats. Let's go pile number 3. Is Best Life with Chance the Rapper. I don't know what you're referencing. I don't know that song, mama. Oh, you're talking about with Cardi B. Got it. Bree says, I was like, wait, what? Because I'm like, wait, did I mention Chance the Rapper song? Anyway, I got it. I paid attention. I got it. I put the 2 and 2 together. Okay. Thank you for sharing the title of the song. All right. Bree says, clock it. Hello. Abir says, ooh, let's go, pal 3. Yes. Love that picture. I love the picture too, right? With the fire emojis. Oh, man. I should have told them to comment fire emojis. Damn. If you're still listening to this and you haven't clicked off yet, then comment down below. Comment your fire emojis if you're pal 3 and it resonated. Jordan said, that's so true though. My unbotheredness really irritates some people's souls. Yes, I was thinking about you when I said that line because you are the unbothered queen. Abir says, face card don't decline, period. My face card never declines. My God. Dragon Joe, hi babe, says literally, LMAO. Abir says, God was using you to teach me who I am. Yes. Jordan says, oof, with the emojis. I don't know how to describe that, but the clapping, yes, absolutely. Abir says, shout out for my mom's grandma. She was a diva. I like her through the stories I've been told. Must be her, period. We love a great grandma, baby. We don't have time to talk about, you want to talk about grandmothers. I love a great grandma so fucking bad. My great grandma, well, I know this is your great grandma. No, this is just your great grandma, right? Yeah, your mom's grandma would be your great grandma. Yeah, I love a great grandma so fucking badly. One of my great grandmothers, my mom's mom, she was literally born like 100 years before me, like to the fucking day, girl. She was born March 13th. 1898. I was born March 12th, 1999. Like, what the fuck? Ah! I love that diva bad. I love her so bad. Mwah. Okay. Jordan, not they wanted me homeless, and I take that personally. With the eyes and the laughing emojis, you're so funny. Still overcame, bitches. Period. Tuvelo. Bree says, insert viral video. Nobody's gonna know. They're gonna know. Exactly, Bree. Exactly. Oh my God, you guys are so funny. Jordan says, narrator. Pile 3 new. Exactly. Jordan says, overnight celebrity. My graduation jam. Yes. Oh my God. Pile number 3 was so for you, Jordan. Abir says, I have a management team. Amen. I'm claiming it. Bree says, I have a management team. And Jordan says, I have a management team. Exactly. And we knew that y'all did. And we knew that. Bree says, I have a management team. Yes. Okay, but I think I acknowledged that. Okay, Bree says, that's why I say stay platinum. To the untrained eye, it's just metal. But to the real ones who are, as we say, tuned in, tapped in, and turned on, we do say that, yes. They know that it's the most expensive ring. Okay, Bree, I like that. Thank you for that breakdown, period. Stay platinum. I like that, yes. Jordan says, amen. Hi, Nadira, how are you? With the evil eye emojis. Yes, I'm so glad that resonated with you. Jordan says, boo-hoo. Exactly. Hi, Sakura. I think it's Sakura. Yes, I know you. I know you are my 7-7 serenade. I know you. I know your avatar, and I know that we talk all the time in the comment section. How are you, my love? Sakura says, woohoo, just joined the live with the peace emoji. Yes, I'm so glad to see you here with us tonight. Abir's giving the fire emojis. Bree's giving the fire emojis. Thank you, ladies. I love you dearly. Also, it's 1:11 in the morning. I love that. Bree says, we don't need a new Supreme. We need a new rug. Don't get it twisted. I don't know what you're referencing, but yes. No one knows what it means, but it's provocative, gets the people going. Yes, I agree. The only time I'm referencing, the only reference I know regarding a Supreme is Coven from American Horror Story. So I think that that's what you're referencing, but I'm not sure. But regardless, I agree and I support it. A beer says, I'm gonna go have breakfast later. Good night and good day. Good night, my love. Mwah. We're getting off of here right now as well. Okay, my lovers. American Horror Story. Yep. Got it. Got it. Yep. I totally, yep. Bree says, yes, exactly. Okay, fabulous. We're on the same page, my love. Okay, I love you guys so much. It's time for me to get off of here and I think go back to bed. I don't know. I kind of need to do my eyebrows and wax my mouth. Should we do like a late night live? I don't know if the girlies are awake, but also we are worldwide. So there's probably some girlies that are awake, but also I don't know if I want to stay. You know what? I'm going to figure it out. I may or may not be going live to do readings. I don't think I want to let myself be nocturnal though. We're going to figure it out. Regardless, I'm done with this pick a card live stream. I love you so much. Thank you for being here and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Our next pick a card will happen on Monday. Okay. My sleep schedule has been crazy, girl. Well, not me lately, but I fought for that. In general, it does get a little dicey, but I've been fighting to stay on track. Okay, I love you guys. Bye.